Türkan teyze, how we wish she were here. How we wish, she was reading so that we could see her. Because she is a very holy person. Now, after Semiha Cemal, there is a very short introduction about Nezihe Araz. My dear Nezihe Araz, I met my dear sister Nezihe in 1946 at the door of mercy of Kenan Rifai. This is such a door of mercy that it was better to ask who has it not harbored. Dignitaries, patriarchs, priests, poets, scholars, professors, rich people, poor people, because this was and continues to be the hearth where everyone finds peace. My fellow companion Nezihe was from Ankara. She was a young assistant professor in philosophy, and her father was one of the first members of the parliament, Rifat Araz Beyefendi, and her mother was Müzeyyen Hanımefendi. The one who was conducive to this family finding the gate of mercy was Nezihe's older brother Kemal Bey. Kenan Rifai was his teacher from high school and had left a tremendous impression on him. So Kemal loved Kenan Rifai very much. For this reason, he wanted to introduce his family. And Nezihe was not of a hard disposition, was actually of a hard disposition, But after meeting Kenan Rifai, this brittleness transformed into spirituality, and her teacher discovered the abilities given to her by the Creator and expanded her horizons. And until 1950, she studied with her teacher, Kenan Rifai. And after Kenan Rifai's passing, she began journalism and writing. At the same time, work on Kenan Rifai's Mesnevi commentary and discourses would be done with Samiha Ayverdi, Safiye Erol, Sofi Huri, herself, and Nihat Sami Banarlı, all of whom writers as valuable as the other, contributing to the process. So alongside this, Nezihe began to write her most beautiful tasawwuf books as well. She poured what she had learned from her teacher onto the pages. Sometimes her teacher appeared as Ahmet Yesevi, sometimes as Mevlana, sometimes as Yunus Emre in Saroful Mill. She always wrote her teacher. Her life was spent writing. Her pen was beautiful and smooth. In one of her letters, she wrote to me the following: "My dear Türkân, sorrows and pains are as the yeast raising the love of Allah." So beautiful were these words that I've never forgot them. It was almost as if my dear Nezihe was speaking about herself a little bit. She left us her valuable works and her love, and has united with her beloved. Be in the divine light, my beautiful sister. You're always a part of us. May Allah not separate us in the other world as well. If you permit, I would like to talk about Türkân abla as well, because you have actually seen her talk about Kenan Rifai. There she said, "On his face, I have witnessed the face of Allah. He is the reality of Kabe. That's why we didn't feel the need to go to Kabe. So what is it that she saw in him?" Ibn Arabi says, something's face is that thing's reality. So if you don't actually, if you want to see him, you have to actually unveil that face. So that means she actually must have unveiled the face so that she witnessed the true reality of Allah. She has given us some clues. We didn't actually know anything. We learned everything from him. So that means we actually should be sitting before our murshid like a blank page, so that he can actually transfer all the knowledge to us. Andrijit, I think, said, I have spent years to actually forget what I had learned. Look at this wall, the mother says. The father says, what is in there? There is nothing, the daughter replies. And the father says, so you can do anything, any painting that you like. So in this nothingness, you can do anything and everything. Just like in Ikhlas Surah, such murshids have always been in the presence of Allah, and this is the pleasure. So we have actually such a beautiful student as her, witnessing the Cemal, the beauty in him, and her mürşit says for her, in Türkân's face, Tebareke Sure is inscribed. So my teacher about Tebareke said, Cemalnur Sargut said, reading it, understanding it, or just reading the Arabic actually enhances your knowledge, increases your aşk, and it makes you obey your Rab, your teacher, and makes you unite with Allah. May Allah bestow this upon all of us.